What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for watching. I'm Ed.
And I'm Kat.
And we are The Ruse
React.
Well, we got a big one for you today. This one has been the most highly requested, I would say, of all the things we've done or going to do. If we haven't gotten to a suggestion of yours yet, never mind. We have a bit of a backlog. We're going to work through it. So stay patient. Keep supporting. We really appreciate it. And on that, we would just like to say...
Big thank you for everyone who has subscribed and left any comments or suggestions and certainly liked us.
Yeah.
It's really good to be liked.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Said I would cry.
Don't cry.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. You're all right. So, if you can't already tell by the thumbnail, we got some more Bill Burr coming up.
Billy Burr.
Billy Red Nuts. Or Billiam. So, we're going to do helicopter story. I don't want to wait. Do you want to wait?
What?
I just want to get into it.
Do it.
Let's get into it.
I have no idea. Dude, I'm all over the fucking map. Do you know what I want to do right now? I actually want to learn how to fly a helicopter, man. I do. That's my latest thing. Oh, you know why it is? It's because I live in Los Angeles. Yeah, and it's an absolute clusterfuck. When you go into land in that city, just look out the window and just look at the complete lack of planning. There's not even zoning laws. They'll build like a skyscraper next to a house, next to a gun range, and then there's like a fucking daycare center, right? The city doesn't even work, even when everything else works. So God forbid the dollar collapses or some crazy shit happens. Where are you going to go in a city like that? You guys are all right out here in Atlanta, you know? You're all right. I don't know, maybe in Atlanta might be crazy. You're on the outskirts, you're fine. You're fine. You don't live in a desert. You slam your face in a bird bath. You're cool, right? Drink that water for a good 30 days. LA, there's nowhere to go. That's why I love the helicopter. Dude, the helicopter is the ultimate fuck this, I'm out vehicle. All you gotta do is assess the situation. Zombie coming up the street, fuck this. Just sit there hovering. Just sit there in a hover, watching everybody getting killed. Sitting up there eating cheese and crackers with the red stick, you know? Yeah, so I told my wife I want to fly a helicopter. She's just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Which I know that came from a place of love, but it still kind of annoyed me, right? Just that she said that shit, like then I was just going to be like, oh, all right.
I guess that goes out the window.
Thought I was going to get to do that, but you said no, so there goes that. Hey, what other dreams aren't I going to get to achieve? You're like, do you already know, or you wait for me to ask? I'm still going to do it. I'm just not going to tell her.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out and do it, pass the goddamn class. And when I get my license, I'm not going to tell her. I'm just going to go out and I'm going to buy a white silk scarf and I'm just going to hang it by a nail in the living room. She's just going to be like, what is that? What is that for? What does that mean? Someday you'll see. Someday you'll see. Shit hits the fan. And you're freaking the fuck out. And I'm taking branches off some unforeseen helicopter. What is that? Shut the fuck up and get in! You guys think I'm bullshitting. I'm not. I'm serious. I'm 100% in on this. And ever since I got into it, I'm seeing helicopters everywhere. I never realized how many helicopters there were. Driving down the street like Henry Hill, looking up at them, you know? Doing key bumps and shit.
Okay.
Swear to God. I'm seeing stories about them. It's just like that old advertising anecdote, you know, when someone's like, I never realized how many mattresses, commercials there were out there until I needed a mattress, and then all of a sudden they were all over the place. And I bought a mattress, and it all went away. It's the same shit. I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California, this guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? Poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple, only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money, I gotta give him a tour, right?
Oh.
So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. Tradition alive. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably
Jeez.
barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no! Don't! No! Stop! No! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the fuck? Traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you're really good.
Oh no.
5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy, wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in a chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape.
Could you imagine?
I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up after finally, just taking back control of his life. Like, fuck you, disease. I decide. Ripping tubes out, gets a burger, shotguns a beer. Take me up in the chop. He probably had his fucking foot on the dashboard. He's not even listening to this guy giving the tour, right? Over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. Established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't try to open the door. Don't do that! But here's the thing. One small thing. There is one small thing. The guy fucking lived.
No!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they were out over the ocean, 500 feet up. You'd think that would be enough. So I'm thinking he must have gone in like Greg Louganis, like no splash. The witnesses said it looked like a dummy was falling out of the air. So that sounds like a hell of an impact. I think he accidentally did the most epic 500-foot belly flop in the history of jumping out of a helicopter. But that didn't change what he was trying to do. Where his heart was, I still love this guy. Yeah. I just feel bad for him. Just on the way down, he's got to be thinking 3 more seconds of pain, 2 more seconds. Wow! Oh my God, this is worse! This is way worse!
Oh God! Yes, that's awesome.
I was thinking, where did he land? But he landed on top of water. Maybe it was really choppy or something, and
because isn't it like 500
like hitting
feet?
concrete? What's fine? I don't know what feet. What's
It's
feet?
like 3 feet to a meter. So what's that? 133 meters? That's high. 133 meters.
You're dead from that, right?
Clearly not. Although this is anecdotal, it might be a bit extra mayo just for the story.
Wow.
That's high. But yeah, unless you went like pin and it was choppy,
Maybe
you're still going to get
that's
messed
it.
up. He said he belly flopped.
Oof.
You just... Yeah, anyway. That's
I feel
so
sorry
good.
for the pilot. I mean,
Oh,
how
the poor
traumatic
guy.
would that be?
So true. He does it so well. He's just like, he'd just have the speech. He'd probably have a few bits where he's still got some filler he needs to do. And he gets it down and this guy
Just jumps out the window.
Oh man, that was epic. God, that's really good. Well suggested all. That's really good.
Really
Do you
good.
enjoy?
Yeah. And the beginning bit about LA. I mean,
Yes. So I've lived there,
yes.
and it seemed a bit weird. It was just so sprawling, and I guess that's what he means. But like, you had to leave like hours before
Yes,
you wanted to
always.
get somewhere.
Even in the middle of the day.
Yeah, it's just chockers on those things. So
Even-
it's
yeah.
so true. I mean, think like, oh yeah, now like it would just be a nightmare if something went down.
If you needed to get
helicopter
out
would be
quick.
the best.
You're not.
No,
You're not
a
getting out
helicopter
quick.
either go to the ocean or go up.
What are you going to do with the ocean?
Like get a boat.
Get a boat?
What did you think I meant?
I don't know. Swim?
So, yeah, you could swim,
Or
but
just, or just
yeah,
stand there? I didn't know what you meant.
it's not the funnest because it's like, you know, the valley, like what's that, San Fernando, like the mountain, it keeps it like all in. It's got San Bernardino, San Fernando, the mountains,
And
like
that's
keeps
where
it in,
LA
and it's
is.
just it's kind of like Sydney. It's like a basin, but it's just like
Yeah.
it's not well designed. No, yeah, but
Get a
that was
helicopter.
funny. Yeah, get a helicopter and get out of it. That's the best for
Oh,
most major
Billy
cities, I'd say.
Ober.
But yeah, Bill's just undefeated. 2014, so 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. All right, awesome.
Jokes is still on fire.
On
Love
fire.
it.
Love that. All right, cool. That was great. That was a really good watch. We appreciate the suggestion. We appreciate you all watching, liking, subscribing. So that's all. I'm Ed.
That's it. I'm Kat.
Keep watching. We appreciate you. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you.